Hello everyone, this is your SST teacher from Welkin National School. Today we are going to learn new lesson from civics, lesson number 19, My School from standard 3rd. Students, now tell me, what is a school? A school is a place where we study, learn and get education. Apart from that, we get to meet our friends. We play with them. Right, students? You all are enjoying in school? Yes, school is a fun place. In school, we learn like reading, writing, drawing, dancing, singing, and we learn how to use computer. Not only that, we do fun outdoor activities by playing different games like skating, basketball, football, cricket, badminton and so on. So students, don't you agree? School is a fun place? Yes, students? Now, students, tell me, from whom to we learn in school? Yes, we learn from our teachers. You know, there are different teachers who teach us different subjects like English, Hindi, Marathi, Maths, EVS, Art and Craft. Apart from teaching different subjects, the teachers tell us different stories. Right, students? Now, here is a short conversation between Sureka, Mihir and their parents. Sureka and Mihir woke up earlier than usual. They began to get dressed without their parents' help. They were in hurry to get to school. Mother asked Sureka, "Why are you in such a hurry today?" Sureka replied, "Today is the birthday of my school. We will get sweet today. We cleaned our classroom yesterday. Today there is a class cleanliness and decoration competition. I like my school very much." Then father said, "Mihir, we didn't have anything like this in our time." Mihir replied, "Daddy, just as we celebrate my birthday at home, in the school, we celebrate our school's birthday. My school ranks first in sports and various other competition." Do you know, students, in the olden days in our country, students used to go to their teacher's house to receive education. They lived there for a few years and completed their education. In the later period, a teacher and students of different ages come together. The teacher would then teach the students trace letters and numbers on the ground. In this period, opportunities for girls' education were very rare. When the British introduced the present school system, Mahatma Phule and Kranti Jyoti Savitribai Phule began in Pune to educate girls. Here Mahatma Jyotirao Phule was a social leader, writer and thinker from Maharashtra. He worked hard for educating women and lower caste people. He also worked hard to Indian society like gender equality, caste discrimination, and he started first school for girls in Pune. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule. Now she is Savitribai Phule. Savitribai Phule was an Indian social reformer and poet from Maharashtra. She is the first female teacher of India. Along with her husband Jyotirao Phule, she played an important role in improving women's rights in India. Now, changes in school. What are the changes in school? Earlier, schools were held in every town and village. In villages, students gathered under a large banyan tree or in a shady place, where one teacher taught students of different ages. They were taught reading, writing, and simple arithmetic. When the British came to India, they introduced the modern school system. Our people realized that there can be no progress without education. People began to come forward to send their children to school. This is how the present day schools were formed. Here are some pictures of great leaders who worked in the field of school and education. Mahatma Jyotirao Phule, Savitribai Phule, Maharaja Sayajirao Gaikwad, Rajashri Shahu Maharaj, Pandita Ramabai, Maharishi Dando Keshav Karve, Dr. Babasaheb Ambedkar, Karmavir Bhaurao Patil, Dr. Punjab Rao Deshmukh. Many people were curious to see the annual result of Savitribai Phule's school for girls. When the girls who stood first was given a prize, she said, "I don't want a prize. I want a library for the school." This girl used to study until late in the night at home. Jyotirao and Savitribai had arranged to give agricultural and technical education to the children in the school. Our national anthem was written by Gurudev Rabindranath Tagore. He had started a school in Bholpur in Bengal. The school was held in the midst of green trees, colorful flowers, chirping birds under the blue skies. The school was called Shanti Niketan. Children loved that school very much. How peaceful it was. No noise, no chores, no sounds of automobiles, no clatter of horse carriages. A school in the shade of a tree. Students were taught to sing and dance. They were taught arts and crafts. Children put up their own plays, sang, danced, and learned new subjects. Children from other countries also came to study here. Tagore was awarded the Nobel Prize in 1913. He gave the prize money to his school. Mahatma Gandhi's views about education are important. He laid stress on the dignity of labor and on learning by doing. Maulana Azad was the first education minister on independent India. He appointed the University Education Commission and the Secondary Education Commission. He also played an important part in the establishment of the University Grants Commission. He firmly believed that science and technology must be included in curriculum. The 11th of November, the date of his birth, is observed all over the country as National Education Day. Rabindranath Tagore, Mahatma Gandhi, Maulana Azad. Now, here some questions are there. What games are played on a school playground? As we know, all love games to play because games brings us enthusiasm. Yes, students, we are happy to play games. So, which games are played on a school playground? Many games are there. Kho-kho, legium, kabaddi, running race, lemon and spoon, sack race, many more. You can play many games on your school playground. Next question is, how is a school kept clean? How do you have to keep your school clean? Throw the dust in dustbin. Clean the table after the lunch. Shall make sure that no books are left on the classroom table after the class. Will not write anything on school property like walls, tables, charts, etc. Now, which school activities do you take part in? There are many activities are held in our school. For example, like fancy race, drawing and coloring competition, traditional day activity, diya making competition, food making competition, rangoli making activity, etc. These all activities held in our school. How do you go to school every day? We all love to go to school. Yes, students? Students, some are coming by walking, some are coming by bus, some are coming by auto, some are coming by bike, car, etc. But students, whenever you are walking, you have to be very careful. You have to see right and left when you cross the road. Now, next topic is, let's talk about our school facilities. There are many facilities in the schools. Library, assembly hall, computer lab, playground, school buses, counselor, first aid, cleanliness. These are the facilities we get in the school. We all like school. A school has facilities like a library, playground and computer lab which we all use. Everyone should be able to use these facilities. We should follow certain rules while using these facilities. We should wait in queues. Books borrowed from the library should be returned on time. We should not tear or damage the pages of the books. We must keep the walls and benches in the classroom clean. We must return the sports equipment to its proper place after using it. Now students, as we know, we all are studying in school. Yes, right? You all are studying in school. When the recess time or when you entered in the school, we should follow some rules and regulation. Here one picture is there. You can see now in this picture. All of you see this picture. Yes, there is a crowd and some are halla bol near the water tank, right? This is very wrong. This is a bad habit. We should wait in a queue to take the water. Okay, students? So, student, this is a called good habit. You should follow the rules and regulation. Each child must get the opportunity to attend school. School is for everyone. We learn how to get along with others at school. We get to know a lot of people. At school, we realize that we are a part of society. There is a ban on employing children below the age of 14 years in factories, mines, and in other hazardous occupations. In 2006, the right against exploitation was expanded to include child labor. It made all kinds of child labor illegal. Students, this is a time for you to do study. Yes, and there is a ban on employing children below the age of 14 years. So, students, you should take proper education, and there is a time limit for your education. So, take the advantages of education, students, and learn good and be better human. So, students, I hope you all have understood the lesson very well. Here are what we have learned. The points are there. Personal and public hygiene helps to keep us healthy. We all like school. Issues arising in community life should be resolved amicably. Each child must have the opportunity to attend school. Students, learn this lesson. Thank you.